Most times I wanted the how more than I wanted him. And he said that to me very directly. I had all these questions written down one night. I kept wanting to understand things. How can I hear the voice of God? How do I do relationship with him right? How do I pray correctly? How do I know that he's listening to me? How do I know that he spoke to me? How do I know if I'm walking in purpose? How do I know if I'm reading the Bible correctly? How do I know if I'm being a good believer? How do I know if I'm exercising a little bit of faith, or how do I know if I'm exercising a lot of faith? He said, Deanna, slow down. He said, you want to know the how instead of knowing me, failing to realize that I am the how. You're so consumed with the logic in the midst of chaos that you're forgetting to realize the one who can give you reason in the midst of peace. I would start to feel worry and fear and anxiety, sometimes depression creep in because I couldn't make sense of all of this. Well, if you said this, and how do I do that? But I was born into sin, so I was never really given a fair chance. And you say that you're gracious, but this is this and that, and just madness. One day, my mentor said to me, you have to ask yourself, Deanna, why you're here. Because if he answers you and the answer doesn't make sense, are you going to leave or are you going to stay? If you're not careful, you will completely miss heaven on earth, trying to make logical sense of things that were not meant to make sense to your human mind. When you just focus on getting to know me, the how to hear my voice becomes more clear. You'll know if you're walking in your purpose because we'll be connected. When you're focused on just getting to know me, you'll know that I'm always listening. When you're focused on just getting to know me, prayer doesn't have to look any kind of way. It's just open communication. When you get to know me, you won't wonder what my voice sounds like. You'll know. You will drive yourself insane if you solely focus on the how. He said the Pharisees focused on the how, what they could do in their own strength, how much or how little they were doing, if they were doing it right or if they were doing it wrong, and see how that worked out for them.